Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And we are underway here in Atlanta. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Over Stewart there for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. 10 through 11, 10 through 11. Let's go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Hazel Tootin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Another run here with Tootin. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
13 1. Go, let's go. Go. Here's the 24.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey,
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Condors. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Extra point by Little is good. And the Condors will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
It's 3rd and 4.
Come on. Hit. Cougar night. 60 Vikings.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Come on, guys, we got this. Let's win. We got this. Stay tough, boys. Stay tough. Come on, baby.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Ready, set.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. They go play action for Lawrence. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. We are through 1. It's a close game early on. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one from 49. Little's kick is good. And the Condors will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go, set. Liking 18.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. On the run to the right. He's going to run it. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Josh Hines-Allen. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
In punt formation.
This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Rip 23.
This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Facial Cheaton. Touchdown, Toronto. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Condors move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Get it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hey, run! Son, that's what it's on.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 24 now, here's second down and 6.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger.
Right back to Tootin. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 3. Brings up the 3rd and 4.
Okay, ready?
Go, let's go. 13 loop. Hey, go.
To throw is Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a second down.
I really like the job the defense is doing, Mike, disguising what the coverage looks like before the snap and then what the coverage actually is after the snap. And I think the quarterback's having a hard time really figuring out what am I looking at, where are my targets, where's the coverage holes. And I think it's led to some really good plays by the defense here in the first half.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Seven Pirates.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is Max Crosby. Having a lot of success here early in the season. 2 sacks in the opener, and he's got another one here. The Falcons getting their punter out there. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. The Falcons send their punting unit out, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That'll be returnable from the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. On first down, Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Outside, complete to Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Hey.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Running left side with Tootin. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up.
Hey, tomato. Done.
In motion is Myers. Second down, Lawrence. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down.
Eleven. Rip. Go. Hey, Soka.
Lawrence now. He's got it at the 3. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Done. This is Hunt. 30 left. Here we go.
Tootin trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. From the 1, second and goal.
Red on red. Turn. This is Hunt.
They motion a receiver right. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Condors. That is first touchdown of the new year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Condors are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now a hit. And now he loses the football. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. This one caught left side. That's strange. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Hey, lock. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, Ginger.
On the give, it's Tootin. He's got a 1st down inside the 45. And he will score. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Toronto. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Condors move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
It's your money down. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby.
Go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Out to his right. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Shot. Buffalo 18. Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Red on red.
And up, it's Tootin. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. And that will be a 1st down.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1.
Lisa 24. Here we go, sir.
Up the middle, here is Tootin. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. That's enough for a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 20.
Hey.
First down.
Hey, tomato. Done.
On the ground. Here's Chipman. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll run. It's two. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above the league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Yeah, really, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills.
Go, take it to the house.
I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming,
Let's go now.
and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
This offense just can't buy a third down conversion right now, Mike. And if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL. And so far, this has been about as bad as it gets.
The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down.
21-yard line.
Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Falcons. Point after try, forthcoming. He's got it. And the Falcons will get just a bit closer.
The score, Condors 34, Falcons 7. Harrison Beavis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
ribs.
They'll run it here with two. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
On red.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 7.
It's 3rd down.
11. These are 24.
Here's Lawrence. The check is down to Sutton out of the backfield. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down.
Red on red.
10 at the 45-yard line.
There's a give running left, and here comes Sutton. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's into the end zone yet again. Facial Sutton. Touchdown, Condors. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
The kick is good.
And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 tight. 60 by 6.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. He'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Falcons cut into the lead a little bit.
Falcons 14. Harrison Nevis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
let's go.
Run over center now with Tootin, and that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
There we go.
Another run here with Tootin. The tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, Lion.
38-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Hey, Ron.
On 2nd down, it's Tootin. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
On red.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This is stretching it. It'll be a 68-yard attempt. And this is good. Do you believe it? From just under 70 yards.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
They'll go down to a knee.
Let's go now.
2nd and 11.
Bronco 80.
So it's a win for our visitors. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.